Hi, today we're going to be talking about God never ignores or is our cries for help. First David, probably written after a victory over the Philistines. Psalms 9 1 through 20. I'll praise you, O Lord, with my whole heart. I will tell of all your marvelous works. I'll be glad and rejoice in you. I'll sing praises to your name, O Most High. When my enemies turn back, they shall fall and perish at your presence. For you have maintained my right and my cause. You sat on the throne, judging in righteousness. You have rebuked the nations. You have destroyed the wicked, and you have hunted out of their names forever and ever. O enemy, destructions are finished forever, and you have destroyed cities. Even their memory has perished, but the Lord shall endure forever. He has prepared his throne for judgment. He shall judge the world with righteousness, and he shall administer judgment for the people in uprightness. The Lord also will be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in times of trouble, and those who know your name will put their trust in you. For you, Lord, have not forsaken those who seek you. Sing praises to the Lord who dwell in Zion. Declare his deeds among the people. When he avenges blood, he remembers them. He does not forget to the cry of the humble. Have mercy on me, O Lord. Consider my trouble from those who hate me. You who lift me up from the gates of death, that I may tell of all your praise in the gates of the daughter of Zion. I will rejoice in your salvation. The nations have sunk down in the pit which they made in the next which they hid their own foot is caught. The Lord is known for the judgment he executes. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands, meditation, and the wicked shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forgot God for the needy shall not always be forgotten. The expectation of the poor shall not perish forever. Arise, O Lord, do not let man prevail. Let the nation be judged in your sight. Put them in fear, O Lord, that the nations may know themselves to be but men. Praise is expressing to God our appreciation and understanding for his worth. It is saying thank you for each aspect of his divine nature. Our inward attitude becomes onward expression. When we praise God, we help ourselves by expanding our awareness of who he is. In each psalm you read, look for an attribute or characteristic of God for which you can thank Him. God maintains our right and our cause. He is our vindicator, one who clears us from circumcision and justifies us before others. In this life, we may face many injustices. Number one, we may be falsely accused and misunderstood by friends and enemies. Number two, we may not be truly appreciated by others for the love we show. Number three, the true value of our work and service may not be totally awarded. Four, our ideas may be ignored. But God is to be praised, for He sees and remembers all the good we do, and it is up to Him to decide the timing and the appropriateness of our rewards. If we do not trust Him to vindicate us, then we will be susceptible to hatred and self-pity. If we do trust Him, we can experience God's peace and be free from the worry of how others perceive us and treat us. God will never forsake those who seek Him. To forsake someone is to abandon that person. God promises does not mean that it's um let's see here does not mean that we trust Him we will escape loss or suffering. It means that God Himself will never leave us. As no matter what we face, God does not only live in Zion, another name for Mount Moriah, the hill on which the temple was built. He is everywhere, all the time, the focal point of Israelite worship. However, it came to be Jerusalem and its beautiful temple. God was present in the tabernacle and in the temple built by Solomon. From this central place of worship, the Jews were to tell of the world about the one true God. All of us want God to help us when we are in trouble, but often, for different reasons, some want God's help so that they will be successful and other people will like them. Others want God's help so that they will be comfortable and feel good about themselves. David, however, wanted help from God so that justice would be restored to Israel and so that he could show others God's power. When you call to God for help, consider the motive. Is it to save yourself of, from pain and embarrassment, or to bring glory and honor? Meditation, as used here, is a musical direction and probably means to use the quieter instruments. Um, meditation is used. I mean, um, of the world may ignore the penalty of the needy, crushing in the earthly hope they may have, but God, the champion of the weak, promises that that this will not be the case forever. The wicked nations who forgot the Lord and refused to help their people will be judged by God. He knows our needs. He knows our tendency to despair, and He has promised to care for us even when others forget us. He will remember us.